out there, Lynn. Here we go, though. Shut your bum ass up, sir. Kurt Richards. Never mind. Second place.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Keith Dozier, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his life for this one.
Digging in, Preston DeVore, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Snell leads off first with one away. Takes a knee-high fastball. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Javier Gonzalez, the second out of the opening frame. Jess Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cornell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Leading off the inning, Wesley Ballard, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that's in there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Down line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh my God, you're
trash.
trash.
Is wide as he.
That's an air, right?
Couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see
that better be an air. Oh my God.
How they want to score that play. First offering on its way.
6 left.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Ray Buck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line. But that one rolls foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a
Feeling at the plate. Here we go.
Is that a righty, bro?
Again, every time you're
righty, bro. They got, oh, that's a switch hitter. 1, 2, 3. Then righties. Okay, so they got, alright.
struggle and you look up and it
5
says,
righties. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. Then they got switchies. So that was 4. Okay. We got 2 lefties and 2 switchies. 3 switchies.
2.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch.
Bro, I'm not throwing that knuckle.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set, here's the 0-1. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner.
hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Is at the knees and called strike 3. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On now to the bottom of the second. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Striding into the box, Assad Kizilbash, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Preston DeVore. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Bump right there. And they will not get him at
You guys are so mad.
first as he's able to leg out the throw. Striding in once again, Michael Snell. He singled his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Called strike 0-2.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
DeVore, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Javier Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. A runner on first with 2 away. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs here on a base. Leading off the inning, Jess Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
So I'm trying to pitch over my innings, bro.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Netzel. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 0-1 the count. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ray Buck, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carson Hanna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
0-1, here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now at the plate, Assad Kizilbash. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the now, and set to go Preston DeVore. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Michael Snell, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Javier Gonzalez is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half. Leading off the inning, Jess Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in once again, Wesley Ballard. He flew out in his last at bat.
Wesley Ballard.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So we got him swinging. Wesley Ballard goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Right fielder, Josh Netzel.
Into the box now, Josh Netzel. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To short. To his right, bump. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it.
Oh, come on, bro.
Down.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here. Ready once again, Carson Hanna from the stretch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of his zone. There's a knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter.
In there, no balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Spanos waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Preston DeVore. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mississippi leads it 8-0. Digging in, Michael Snell starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Aviles is there. 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Javier Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
In for strike 2. strike up the middle. Bump ranges to his left. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jess Santana. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
1-1-1.
Bouncer up the middle. Bump up the middle. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Standing in, Josh Netzel, and their runners at the corners now. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Taking cold, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit on the first baseline, reined in, and a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Keith Dozier earns his 6th winning decision in this one with 15 strikeouts. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game for the victorious.
Versus a 3-1. Still is.
A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach up.
6-1, 3-1. This is probably going to be my not last game because they still have 45 minutes till it's over, so.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Keith Dozier will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Stepping into the box, Lawrence Ponson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Lawrence Ponson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of...